Hey, welcome everyone. I'm back on a live pick a card this time. Felicity here with the Angelic Tarot Work. To be back up in the building. Haven't done a live in quite a while, so I wanted to come and shed some light on what's going on in the celestial bodies out there in the plane, and just get a feel of what we can expect in the upcoming week. Now we know Scorpio, and we have retrograde going on with Mercury. So there's a lot of feelings and, maybe a little animosity. Could be some manipulation in the air. Aquarius, the moon just got into Aquarius. So this also will be a time for people to want to be more enlightened to the truth. They're going to want to be around people that speaking the truth. They're going to want to be doing some research. So there's a lot of messages out there. We're going to do the pick a card, and you can, see which one will be specific to you. All right, so this one, first pile, we got the moon rock here, and we got the clear quartz for the second pile. And for this green turquoise one, I'm not sure of the name, I can't remember, but this one will be for our third pile. Okay, so we're going to have a second, because whenever you guys rewind this or go back, I want you to have time to concentrate on whatever card calls you, and pick the card that you think is for you, or you can just stay for all the readings and see if anything resonates with you. So again, I'm gonna look at my message book here and make sure I'm not skipping on anything. So yeah, it will be an increased knowledge because Aquarius is now in the moon, so the communication is going to be heavy. It's going to be like to the point. There's not going to be any playing around, but the opposite of that, which is going to be divine masculine energy, is with Sun being in Scorpio. So with that, we got jealousy, fear, some manipulation going on, and we're going to talk about that as we get into this pick a card. So I'm going to move these out the way. Again, before I move them, pile 1, pile 2, and this is pile 3. All right, so let's get started with the moon rock, pile 1. What messages do we have for this upcoming week in regards to Mercury in retrograde, and then Aquarius, the moon in Aquarius? So yeah, as I stated before I started, we got to work through our fears. There's going to be that type of energy for the divine masculine. And this one is saying work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Okay, don't get no more plainer than that. So with the moon in Scorpio, you're going to be faced with things that, normally you wouldn't want to deal with. But at the same time, Scorpio is a strong analytical sign. So you can face these fears. You can overcome these fears. This is something that you need to work through and not run away from. Okay, so we have the music card. Sing the song of your soul and dance to your unique rhythm. Be yourself. I'm getting called to say be yourself. Don't allow things to change who you are. Okay? Like kind of like walk to your own tune. Okay? Your own vibration. So we got the freedom card, which also makes sense too, because again, Aquarius, the moon is now in Aquarius, and that is the sign of freedom, to be able to be who they are without any restrictions. Okay, so the freedom card we have here for pile 1, also, walking your own walk, facing your fears, and working through your fears. Let's see what else we have. So Spirit is saying we need to look deeper. Okay, deep within me is a majestic radiance. Again, with the moon going into Aquarius at this time, it's going to be a time of wanting to research, wanting to see what's deeper, the unknown. You're going to want to step into that format of intuition, so to speak, and digging deeper. Okay, so respond to the calling. And sometimes when we look deeper into ourselves, we find out there's some things we haven't quite worked through. All right, so I would say watch that and don't be afraid of what comes up to the surface. Partnership and alliances. And this is, I feel like this is having to do with relationships. So some of you could be facing some realization within your relationship. This could be business relationships as well. But yeah, this is going to be surrounding for Power One. This is going to have to do with some type of partnership. Okay. Cleansing. See what else we got. Ascension. So at this time, again, the moon being in Aquarius, okay, this is a time that you're going to want to communicate clearly. You're going to want to be in tune with your inner self, your higher self. And this is a time that you can actually reach that ascension with the cleansing of your vibrations. Because, I know you guys have heard of taking the spiritual baths, having that meditation. You can't get any information or any downloads from the spiritual realm if you're clogged up. Okay, you got to do this in your own way. And this is going to create some freedom for yourself. But again, at this time with the retrograde and sun being in Scorpio, and then now we have the Aquarius is in the moon, this is a time that you're going to have to step back and take your time. This is not a time to rush. This is a time to contemplate, to think. Okay, because if we make irrational decisions on certain things, the outcome is not going to be what we want. Okay. All right. So with the partnership and alliances, I just have the 8 of Pentacles. So some of you are working hard, starting to dig to this relationship being in the business aspect. Okay, with the Pentacles card here. So it could be something that y'all been working on, Power One. Again, it could be working through your fears in regards to work, wanting more freedom in what you're doing. Spirit is saying you need to look deeper into that and keep walking your own path, and you will get that fulfillment you're looking for. Okay? Keep walking your own path. All right. I don't think I showed you guys these cards, but this is what I pulled. And I don't know what these cards are until I flip them over. As always with my picker cards here. Let's see what other messages we have. We got Pentacles again. 7 of Pentacles. So with the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles sitting here, again, this is just confirming this card right here, a partnership and alliances. This will have to do with your business. You've been thinking about either making a change or stepping up to a level that you have not been before and trying to progress in this particular business aspect. Okay. And I feel like you feel like you've been working too hard and you're not actually getting the results that you want. Okay. But Spirit is saying you need to keep going. You got to work through these fears. These are just nothing but fears coming back telling you that you can't do it, but you can do it. So whatever it is in the business aspect, and this is a general reading, pick a card, but whatever it is, you guys need to face it, and it's going to bring you into balance. It's going to make you feel good, okay? Again, you have to walk your own way, your own tune, okay? This is not something you need to follow someone else. And again, new moon in Scorpio here, independence will be heightened. You'll be able to be that leader and take out what you want. Just kind of like don't focus on what has been and what has kind of like gotten away in the past. You have to go ahead and look towards the future and keep striving. Okay? As we have in this Pentacles card, you have to keep striving. So let's see what else we have. All right, so we got the 5 of Cups. And again, we have the Pentacles. So this is saying that maybe in the past, what you've been working towards has not quite gone your way, and you have allowed this to hinder what you're trying to do. And what you're not seeing here is that there's something better. Whatever you have focused your mind to get is something better. Spirit is saying something better coming along. You need not to fret about what you lost. Okay? What is coming for you at this time, if you just look deeper, you're going to be free. You're going to have that freedom to do what you wanted to do. And again, this is a time of increased knowledge under the Aquarius moon. So meditate. Meditate on it. Get that information that you need. Listen to yourself. Believe in yourself. Okay? More pentacles. 10 of pentacles here. So the outcome, again, is favorable if we not allow our fears to hold us back. Okay, Spirit is saying you need to get these vibrations that's keeping you down out. That's why we got the cleansing card here. And Pentacles is all over the board. So this is definitely business related. I'm talking to y'all in regards to your current job. Maybe this could be a business that you're starting on your own. Okay, so keep going. This is something that's favorable, but you do need to work through your fears. Fears can actually cancel this whole reading here. So be enlightened, take the knowledge that's available, and just go after your dreams. So I feel like I'm getting a little lag here. So if I'm choppy up, I'm stopping right now until the feed catch up. Hope y'all can hear me. All right, let's see what else we have. King of Swords. Yeah, there's a small lag. So we got the King of Swords on board here. Again, this is favorable for your business, your aspirations and what you're trying to achieve here. This will require you to work with other people, okay? I feel like you've been trying to do everything on your own, and this is going to require for you to incorporate someone else with the partnership and alliances. And this is under numerology 3, okay? So that means it's going to be a group activity type thing to get you to your final destination in regards to your career. Again, this is going to create a lot of freedom. This is something you have to do on your own as far as the direction you take. Yeah, people are going to help you in your direction, but you initially have to make that decision on which way you want to go. In the World card. So there will be some changes. Favorable for pile 1. Okay, you're going to go through some changes in regards to your business. This is going to be a favorable time for you. This is not a time to be fretting about what happened in the past, what didn't work. Yeah, it was hard work to get to where you are right now, but that's no reason to stop. Okay, because you're like right there at the borderline, about to go ahead and cross the finish line. And this is going to bring you to a better state. You're going to feel better about yourself. So there's been some suppression. This is starting to come together here, Power One. Some things that you have been trying to run away from. Again, we got work through your fears here with the new moon in Scorpio. You cannot suppress how you feel. You got to work through it because it's going to keep coming back up. Stress. So this has been stressing you. Okay. So stress really, again, is all about how we perceive things, how we look at things. And if you keep looking at things with a negative aspect, then yeah, you're going to be stressed out about it. And it's not going to produce or bring you a favorable outcome here if you're stressing about this. So with these cards here, I'm showing that whatever it is deep down that you are holding back, you need to bring that to surface and deal with it, work through it. Because it's blocking all what's going on here. It's blocking your time to be free. And you need to look deeper. Okay? Bring it out and deal with it. Let's see what else we have, Power One. Conditioning. So this is something that had the potential to mold you, to kind of like change who you are on the outside. Don't allow that to happen. Don't be conditioning them with society. You have to do this your way, a unique way. Okay, so if you're torn in between what someone else is telling you and what you're feeling, you have to go with how you feel. You have to go with that gut feeling. All right, drop the card. So don't be afraid. I ain't going here. So don't be afraid of losing someone or something that doesn't want you. It could be, that your vicinity, who you keep in your vicinity, who you are dealing with on a level, a personal level that could be coming in between your work. Okay. And you need not to be afraid. You need to go ahead and move on. Okay. This person is not for you. But it's a lot of prosperity within this reading. You just have to go out and grasp it, but you have to work through these fears. Something is bothering you, Power One, and you're going to have to deal with it. But it's definitely something there. Let's see what other messages we have for Power One. It's a time to shine. Like I said, the energy is within this reading. However, there's some small, barriers that you have to overcome. Okay, so a time to shine creates the energetic resonance of golden opportunities. Wow. Wow, let's see what else we have. So life is not about being taught a lesson for getting something wrong. It's about having an experience that adds a richness to your life. So again, the hard work that you put in is going to pay off. There's no need to fret about it. That's confirmation there. What you put in, you're going to reap the benefit from it. But added to that, what you've been thinking about, what you've been suppressing, is going to come up the surface and going to ruin this if you don't deal with it. Okay? But again, the reading is favorable for y'all. Courage. Tiger's eye. Be courageous in this energy. Okay? Be courageous. It's not a time to be in fear. So again, working through your fears. So you got to be have some courage to walk through this and bring whatever you've been suppressing to surface and deal with it. And don't allow it to stress you. The more you hold it in, the more it's going to stress you. And do not allow anyone to put you in, how can I put this? Like, don't allow someone to box you up. Because this is what the conditioning card is speaking of. Someone trying to make you what they want you to be, and that's not what you want. So go your own path. Because we have here, sing that song of your soul, your own unique rhythm, your own vibration. This is something that you have to do on your own. Again, Spirit is going to send helpers, okay? But initially, you have to make the decision on which way you're going to go. Are you going to let fear take over and be stressed out and continue on suppressing your feelings? Or are you going to take steps to freedom and looking deeper and actually getting over that barrier and being what you want to be in your business, doing what you want to do to get your finances or what have you. Last message, Power One. To feel your innate sense of truth, develop an open mindedness. And a perfect time to do that while Aquarius, the moon is in Aquarius right now. Open mindedness. Okay? Get out of the rut. Okay? Stop thinking about what you lost and focus on what you can gain, because you definitely have put the work in here. And again, this is definitely having to do with finances. Could be some relationship barriers that has held you back from getting these finances that you wanted, but you got to work through it and let it go. So that's what I have for Power One. Move on to Power Two. Let's see what messages we have during the retrograde. Any updates? What's going on while we have the moon in Aquarius? What we can be looking out for. And again, as I stated earlier, while the sun is in Scorpio, we could have some jealousy, we can have some fear, we can have some manipulation at this time we need to be mindful of. Also, there could be a strain on your emotions, okay? But you need to not expect unrealistic expectations. And again, with the moon in Aquarius, this is the time for knowledge, good communication. Be around people that's going to build you up, not around people that's going to tear you down. So, clear quartz, pile 2. Let's see what your messages are. It's a time to release the negativity. Again, now this is a full moon in Scorpio. Still got that Scorpio energy around. So yeah, fear, manipulation, negative things. Got to watch out for. All right, so that's 2 Scorpio energy cards that we pulled. Pile 1 now and pile 2. Let's see what else we got. All right, shine like a star that you are. Got celebrity energy here. Let me show y'all the card. You hiding something. Like it's something good about pile 2 that you guys are not wanting to come to the surface. It's almost like you're scared to show your true self. And you need to release this negative feeling that you have because it's not good. It's like painting a picture that's not true. Solitude. So, Spirit wants you to listen. Okay? They have something to show you in this reading. And the only way they can show you if you quiet this mind and remove the negative vibrations that you're harvesting. Quite interesting. Let's see what else we have. So this is about launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe, which is great. Okay, so the universe is trying to bring you to a point. This is confirmation. Sailing here, and what the message says on this one that I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. Okay, so the universe is definitely trying to change the direction you're going in. So maybe right now you're moving into the wrong direction. You're not thinking in a positive light. You're harvesting a lot of negativity with the full moon in Scorpio. And the universe is trying to show you something else. They're trying to get you to see your true gifts. Prosperity begins. So this is a time that you can be very prosperous. Allow the universe to help you and to guide you here, okay? Because there's something that you're going to miss out on if you don't release this negativity, because that was the first card we drew, okay? Isolation, solitude and isolation. Let's talk about this. So being alone to collect messages, to have a deeper thought and insight of what's going on in your life, that's one thing. But when you isolate yourself, thinking it's just you have no help, universe is there with open arms, but you have to initially ask for it, okay? You're isolating yourself. And this is all, this is air, wind, what have you. So this is about thoughts. So what you think is whatever you perceive, what you think is going to be. If you don't change your frame of thought here, then you're going to prosper on this negativity. You're going to continue to feel isolated when the universe is proposing something much better for you. All right, so Mother of Creativity. Let's see what else we got. Knight of Cups. So yeah, there's a way. I don't know if you guys are feeling like there's no way out. You're so negative, you feel like you're stuck in whatever position you're stuck in. And the universe is proposing to you guys something different. You are so creative. You are a person that can get the job done. You can, go after your dreams. It's not something that's unattainable if you just go after what you want. Okay? Page of Cups. So there it is. You have that spirit. You just got to go after what you want. And sometimes this can be immatureness. But in this case, I feel like that you guys just need to push aside these negative thoughts and just go after what you want. Things are going to flow. Okay? Maybe having that immature spirit will bring some creativity in your life to create. Okay? And you're not going to get these great ideas and a new sense of direction if you're not in solitude. And I'm not saying in isolation form, solitude as in loving yourself, putting yourself first, listening to yourself, getting away from the chaos, okay? Because, again, Spirit says, shine like a star that you are. So you need to realize who you are. So, we hung up on the situation. You feel like that you're not worthy, and Spirit is kind of pushing you in the opposite direction. Okay, but you feel like you're not worthy. That's not the case. And you don't want to move. If you don't move, you can't change your outcome. If you don't change your thoughts, the same ones are going to keep coming up. Four of Pentacles. So we holding on to things that we don't need to hold on to. You see, in this picture, she's holding on to everything here, afraid that it's going to be taken away. And we can't harvest feelings of fear and expect to prosper off that. Pile 2. Let's see what else we got. Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. So again, the universe wants to show you something different, but you have to have an open mind for it. You have to be able to hear Spirit's voice. And the only way you're going to do that, again, is listening to yourself, having that moment where you are in tune with the spiritual realms and stop being in this negativity, this isolation, it's always me. It's almost like you have a repetition of downing yourself and keeping yourself in a illusion that things will always be the way they are. And Spirit is saying, hey, there's prosperity here. This is your birthright, but you got to go after it. What else we got for pile 2? Two of Swords. So again, you closed in. You don't think that you're good enough. You're not letting no one in. And Spirit can't get in. So you have to let go of these type of energies in order to change the course of action here. You're not going to be able to change course of action if you're harvesting this. Okay? So when readings like so come out, guys, it's not in stone, but you still have the right to choose. And if this is proposed to you, like it's coming up for you, you have to make a decision on which way to go. Okay? And again, having this full moon Scorpio card being drawn first is kind of setting the tone of where your mind state is right now. And what can come if you let it go. Because it says here, from releasing your negativity, you can shine like a star. Okay, universe wants to get you in a meditative state where you're listening, you're hearing, you're watching, you're seeing the signs, launching you out on that journey, okay? And giving you prosperity from that. But again, it's like a repeating cycle of your thoughts. You have to change that thought pattern. Clinging to the past. Okay, good gracious. Like, if that ain't confirmation, I don't know what else is. Clinging to the past. It's the time to release negativity. Stop putting yourself in this isolation thinking that you can't change, you can't overcome this. Okay, you cannot hold on to the past and expect something to come better for you. Past is the past, you can't change it. You have to let it go. That's what I'm getting here for pile 2. You have to let this go. Awareness. And we have Mother Creativity here. So Spirit is saying we want you to, be aware. We're around. We want to give you prosperity. We want to take you down a new journey if you just listen. Okay? That's all it is. Being in tune with the Spirit. Okay, because if you're not, you're going to be on the exterior of this, and you're going to be caught up in this realm of all this negativity, allowing other people to affect your vibrations, and you're just going to keep you in a bad place. So again, you have the opportunity to change course here. Hello, Olga. Ordinariness. Okay? It's okay to be you. It's okay to love who you are is what I'm getting. It's like you just don't believe in yourself whatsoever. All right, spirits want to take you back to a familiar time where you did love yourself and you wasn't clinging to what happened to you in the past, and you didn't have your guards up all the time and holding on to things like somebody's coming to take it away. So I'm getting the flip side here. He warned to the message, I'm just a messenger, that if this continues, you are going to miss out. Indeed. You have to let go of this past. Spirit is trying to bring you back to what you used to know about yourself. Okay, familiar territory. But you have to launch this journey. You have to change course. Love yourself as much as you want. Wow. Love yourself. What did I say? You have to love yourself, pal, too. Okay? You have to let those negative thoughts go so you can allow some change into your life. You're blocking a lot of blessings here in this reading. These are final messages for Pile 2 before I move to Pile 3. Let's see who we have. Abracadabra with wings. So fantastic, good fortune, and lucky chances. All you got to do is step out there and be inclined to the spiritual realm. Ask your spirit guides where you need to go, what you need to let go of if you're not sure what you need to do. Okay? So abracadabra with wings. You have prosperity. You just need to go out there and get it. Love, again. So we had love yourself here. Love card again. Before you can truly love anybody else, you'll need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive love first. If you open your heart to love, it will flow to your soul. Again, I ain't making this up, y'all. Love yourself. Okay? And I said that earlier. I feel like you're not loving yourself. You're not putting yourself first, and you're blocking blessings here. Okay? Let go of the negativity. Let go of the past. Take your guard down. Stop holding on to stuff that don't mean you know well. Put that love in you. Go back to a time when you did love yourself. Because I'm getting with Power 2, that has not been the case. Whatever messages we have. Express your love through your deeds. Okay? Love is all over the board here. So it's an overwhelming vibration for you guys to love on yourself something strong. And by doing this, you're going to automatically change who you are. You're no longer going to feel that isolation and need to release any negativity because you're going to be moving from a place of love. Again, it's time to shine. So we got the ruby here, and then the abracadabra, good fortune. It's a time to shine. You got to take advantage of the opportunity. And also here with the celebrity card, it's a time to shine here. But you got to, again, make that decision. So overall, Pile 2, get out of the negativity. Stop isolating yourself thinking, oh, it only happens to me. You know, don't sit there and kind of soak on things that just don't mean you know well no more. You're just keeping bad vibrations around. Embrace love for yourself and allow that creativity to come forth from that. And you'll start seeing some changes. And that's what I have for Pile 2. We want to move on to Pile 3. Last Pile. Also, there will be a reading if you guys want to read in. 3-card spread only. That's a free reading that I'm giving out today. All right, Pile 3. So what messages do we have under this retrograde for Mercury? And the moon in Aquarius, and of course Scorpio and Sun. So what information do we need to know about at this time? As I stated earlier, this could be a time of manipulation, jealousy, relationship strain. With the divine feminine energy, you got the moon in Aquarius. So that's a time of knowledge, understanding the divine feminine deeper within yourself. And with the masculine energy, it's going to be a little chaotic on that side. So it's a good time to balance yourself, do some meditations. Cell phone. Polish your communication skills. Wow, that's kind of deep. Polish your communication skills. And interesting thought in my notes here, I said earlier there was going to be communication on a different level because Moon is in Aquarius right now. Okay, it's going to be a knowledgeable time. It's going to be a time to do research and what have you. So, polish up those communication skills. Let's see what else we have. Go with the flow. You know, when you go against the current, you make things difficult, you make it hard. Spirit is saying go with the flow and allow yourself to move through with ease. Sharing yourself, and I am an incredibly generous being. Pile 3. So I'm getting, maybe you are a person with the knowledge, and it's a good time to communicate this information to your peers, to the collective, okay? Sharing what you know, going with the flow of things. Okay, heartache and loss. So it feels like you came from a place of pain and you can help the next person. Polishing up those communication skills. Whatever you've been through, you can help the next person by sharing your past. And we have success. Power. In that order, please. Power 3. I would love that. All right, so we got God is leader here with power, and then we have the success card. Again, you're a person who's been through it. Spirit is saying go with the flow. Okay, this is going to bring success. You're going to feel like you're powerful. You're strong in what you know. Full energy. Okay, this is a good time, Power 3. This is a good time to get creative, to start some projects, communicate, be with the collective, sharing yourself, sharing ideas. This is a real favorable reading right here. King of Wands. All right, so yeah, this is going to be, I feel like that you could possibly, for those of you who pick this power, could be teaching something. Again, a counselor of some sort, because I feel like whatever you've been through in the past, that you will be a good fit to help someone that is actually going through the same things at this time. Okay? And your energy is welcoming. I feel like people are going to come to you for help. And you have that power to change the outcome for others. Judgment. All right, I think we're getting something here with these tarot cards. So let me pull some more before I make an interpretation. Justice. Judgment and justice. So I feel like with this, with the King of Wands and Judgment card, and then we have justice. So you're going to bring fairness to those that's in need. You're going to make things right. Okay, there's a balanced time coming up for you. And again, sharing yourself and what you've been through is going to be key factor here. Going with the flow of things, not fighting against it. 8 of Cups. So you recently may have walked away from something that hurt you, and you're better from that now. Okay, you're better from whatever you've been through before. You walked away from that, and now you're in a position to help the next person. Going with the flow, sharpening those communication skills. I feel like some type of teacher, counselor, what have you. Moon energy. So this will deal with the divine feminine, feels like. But the moon energy can also be a confusion. So again, what you've been through, you can help someone else out of this state. Okay? And I feel like Spirit saying this, you are the right person for this job. And you got to be able to share yourself, meaning share the experiences. Look, I went through this, so, maybe you should do it this way. Someone is going to be coming in need of your knowledge under this Aquarius moon right now. Silence. So maybe at this time too, while you polishing these communication skills, being silent in the moment, getting this information, maybe what spirit has something for you to tell them. You have a message to deliver here. Harmony. Yeah. So you're going to be in a position to help someone else. Okay, this is a time, again, under the Aquarius moon. This is feminine energy that we're talking about. It could be a girl group, or maybe you helping someone. It could be a man dealing with a female, what have you. But this is a time that you're going to kind of bring together the people that has failed behind, that's hurt. You're going to make things right for them with this Justice card. Okay, and then we got the Judgment card here. So this is like hand in hand. They're in this card, they're coming to you. What do I need to do? Help me. Let me get on your level, is what I'm getting out of this. Okay, so yes, make sure that communication is sharp. Go with the flow and sharing yourself. Okay, this is going to bring you a feeling of being accomplished. Okay, being able to help someone. And you are strong enough for that, because we got God as leader here. You are strong. You're the right person for the job, basically. Okay, you have been able to communicate with the spiritual realm. You're an enlightened person, and you need to go ahead and share that with others. Oh, wow. Yes, the miser. Okay, so this type of energy, again, a person that feels like all they have is what's on the outside. They don't know what's going on the inside. So they hold on to things and they cling to things. It doesn't necessarily help them get out of what they need to get out of. Again, you are going to be that person that's going to help this person out of this. Okay, because it's almost like they hoarding a whole lot of negative feelings. They are real, how can I put this? It's like, this is a person that lives on the external point. Like everything is focused on the outside. There's no inner strength right here. There's no inner knowledge. Okay, if you can see in this picture with the minds of this person's holding on to all types of jewelry. They got everything they own on. Okay, because they're trying to cover up what they feel in the inside. And you are going to be that person that brings this person out of this rut. Okay, I feel like you're definitely spiritually inclined. You're a person that don't like to see people hurt. Let's see what else we got. Final messages coming up. So Spirit is saying, even though sometimes you might have helped people in the past that didn't quite appreciate you, or maybe you didn't get a reward for it, but your reward is helping them. Okay, sometimes you did your best. You need to realize that. So don't feel like that you're not the person to help, because maybe, one person didn't take heed to it, or it didn't help everyone, because your message might not be necessarily meant for everybody, is what I'm getting. But there are plenty of people in need of what you have to say. Happy love. Joyful, stable partnership and good friends. Okay? So again, you like the life of the party. Okay? You are the person that keeps it together. You like the big mama of the family. Okay? So what you have to give is, you're not a person that will want to stay to yourself. You're a person that want to bring people together, and you share yourself so willingly. Okay? Again, go with this flow, because there's some things that's going to come up that you're going to have to help some people through. And it's not going to be good. There's going to be some confusion. Okay? And you are that person that's going to bring them out of that. Okay. You confuse confidence with ego. There is no shame in confidence. It's about knowing who you are and what you want. And most importantly, having the courage to stand in your own power. Wow. Again, step up and be who you are. This is the power card, and then we got power here. So again, confirmation. You have a job to do. Spirit has you on a journey, and there's no time to step off now. You have things to do. The collective needs you. Okay, you have a message to give. Okay, and this is the time to do it. Aquarius, while the moon is in Aquarius, this is a time to share that knowledge, share your truth with others, because you're going to bring them out of that darkness they're in. Okay, people are in heartache. There's a confusion here. Okay, people that's in need of walking away, and you're going to bring that justice, that balance back into their lives. The Herkimer dreams. All right, so this crystal here is constantly manifesting my dreams into reality. So you've been already thinking about giving back, what you can do for the collective, how you can save people, or bring people to the light, bring that information through. You're now going to manifest what you want. You just got to stay on that path. You're going to have a manifestation. Always look for the good, even in the most difficult. There are going to be a lot of things coming up with people that's close to you. Could be a child, could be a spouse that's going to need your help, and you have the tools to bring them out of that rut. I hope that made sense. That was for Pile 3 message, and I hope that made sense to y'all. That's the messages I have. Updates under this new retrograde, while Mercury's going the opposite way right now, and then Aquarius. Because again, with Aquarius is a pouring out of knowledge. Okay, so while it's in the moon, that's the time for the divine feminine to step up and bring forth that unknown, that stuff that's always hidden. So that was the pick a card. The messages came pretty much clear, and it kind of confirmed everything I had set to say to you guys today. I will open up for free readings. You get a 3-card spread if you want to read them. All right, 3-card spreads. Also, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the show. All links are in the description box if you want to support Angelic Tarot Work. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that. So again, I am offering a 3-card spread for those that want to read them before I get off live. Take advantage. Doesn't happen often. I hope that pick a card though was informational for you guys and it made sense. And I tell you, the energies have definitely been heightened with Scorpio, with the sun being in Scorpio. I hope y'all have been getting through it pretty good. I have. I'm amazed that I haven't had no hiccups yet, knock on wood. Don't want none. But yeah, Scorpio can be a lot of manipulating things going on, a lot of jealousy, and you want to watch out for stuff like that. I know I would anyway. You just want to watch your surroundings at this time because it could be some sneakiness. And on the other end, as far as the divine feminine energy, it's going to be some information for us. It's going to be a lot of downloads. And for those that's being intuitive and actually taking time to meditate so you can get these spiritual messages. It's like the veil is very thin right now. And we just got over Halloween, so hence why the veil is so thin. So I'm just separating my cards so I can get them back. I'm going to shuffle the deck. Again, if you do want a free reading, it's 3 cards only spread. Typically, it's like a yes or no. You get a little bit of information, but if you want something in depth, the links are in the description, and you can request a reading. It's 10, 15, and 20, and it's pretty good. You get a lot of information out of those readings. I have, hey, Mr. VA, I have the totem deck, and I also have oracle decks that will get you an in-depth read on whatever information that you need to know. Also, too, I almost forgot to mention that we're about to go into a moon void of course. And I believe that's on November the 5th. When that happens, guys, it's not a time to try to manifest anything. It's not a time to sign contracts, make moves. It's basically a time to observe what's currently going on in your life right now. If you're just watching, don't make any sudden moves type thing. Because during that time, whatever you try to put out can come back in a negative way. So Spirit says don't make any moves right there. If anybody is trying to do something to you, it ain't going to work because the moon is in void of course at this time. So you wouldn't have to worry about that. All right. We had a lot of cards here for the picker card. Goodness gracious. Typically, when I do pick a card, it takes about an hour, but I usually do 4 when I upload them. Live, I said 3 was going to be enough. Didn't want to go too much over that. But the messages was clear. It was right on point for those that actually saw the whole video and those that are going to listen to this video later on. The message was clear from the time that I had my notes and what came out in the reading. Pile 3 was a little bit different than I anticipated, but that message was also clear. Sometimes you are that person that got to step up to the plate to help other people. And when the calling comes through, you got to answer to the call. Because there might be a situation where it could be you that's needing help. We always want to practice good karma. Always. All right, so I guess the question would be what deck I'm going to use for the 3-card spread. Again, if you want a 3-card spread, that is free. And just let me know in the chat. Typically, it runs like a yes or no type of reading. But if it is a message within the 3 cards and that extends beyond that, I will let you know. Also, don't forget to check out Angelic Tarot Work on Twitter. That link is in the description. Also on Instagram. I post usually Monday through Friday and get a daily reading. Sometimes it's 3-card spread. Sometimes it's oracle decks. Sometimes it's a mixture of both. You get your fix and find out, sometimes it resonates. Sometimes it's a message directly towards you. So check that out. I think I'm going to go with this one. So the Zen deck that I have, we're going to do the 3-card spread for that if you have any reading. Kind of sort of a new deck. I only had it for a little bit, but it's been working well for me. Also, it might be a good time, too, to make sure you're carrying crystals with you while the moon is in Scorpio, because, again, there's going to be some manipulating aspects right now. This could be surrounding work or family, so you want to be mindful of that. All right, almost done. Also, too, some of you might have experienced, a couple of attitudes in the vicinity. People that kind of not been wanting to work with you. That's the Scorpio energy. But also with Scorpios too, they like to take over. They like to lead. And sometimes they're not nice about how to do that. So, yeah. Okay. So, all right. We're going to initiate the 3-card spread at this time. I will give a little bit of time to see if anyone wants a reading. After that, I will go ahead and get off live. We'll be doing an upload, too, of a reading for Scorpio sign solely. And then I'm going to do a water sign reading. So be looking out for that. But those will be uploads. All right, so I'm going to do a collective reading. We're just going to see what messages come out with this spread right here. Now, with this is not, I'm not asking for the spirit realm to give me any messages in regards to retrograde or moon being in Aquarius. When I say collective read, I'm talking about in general for the collective. All right, so what messages do we have for the collective in this upcoming week? See what messages. I like to get cards that flip. I hate flipping them over. I like cards to just come out. So let's see what we get. You got any jumpers or flippers? So far, no. All right, let's see if we're going to get a jumper. There we go. Okay, so the first jumper we have is mind. So what this particular card means when it talks about the mind, there's a lot of thoughts happening right now. There's it could be some confusion. Okay, so you constantly in your head. This is like water energy too, kind of like Pisces energy. Where they allow the thoughts of their mind to affect how they feel. They're constantly thinking, trying to change the outcome of something with the thoughts. See what else we get here. This is a collective reading, guys. If you want a free reading, that's a 3-card spread. Change. Change your thought pattern. That's a change in thought pattern. It's like a swirl of, like a vibrational swirl here. So change your direction, changing your thoughts. Okay? Bringing forth, it's like a separation of what you've been thinking. Everything has been all over the place. And it's kind of like bringing it together, making it make sense and accepting the change of your thought pattern. And the way we perceive and the way we think about things can really determine the outcome of our reality. All right, so Spirit is definitely saying, don't allow your thoughts to take over. Okay, be in control of what you're thinking. And allow growth within the mind. Okay, allow that to integrate. see what else we got for the collective. Yep, 2 flippers. Control. Again, you want to control how things are going in your mind, but you have to let things flow. Okay? You're trying to do too much at once, and it's not coming together. Allow this change. It's like an integration going on right now. So request, the Spirit is saying, let go of that. You can't control everything. Excuse me. And then we have abundance. So I feel like with this particular spread for the collective that, you know, if we change our thought pattern, embrace this change, and allow things to integrate within us, and let go of trying to control the beginning, the middle, and the resolution of things, we can reap this abundance, letting it flow. Because in this card here is balance, letting it flow, hand in hand. So you see the sun on one side, you see the moon on the other side. So that's creating a balance. And when you create balance, you're not in this chaotic moment here where things are all over the place. You create balance with ease. Like it's not something you have to work hard for. All right. Got another one, totality. And then flowering. All right, so totality card. Then we have change and then control. So again, for you to feel whole, for the balance to come in, for things to come together, you got to allow this change to move through. This is a collective reading here. And that's when the abundance will come through. You be in a state where things are blossoming. It's almost like winter turning into spring, where things are growing, they're fresh, they're new. But how do we get that? We have to change our perception. We can't harvest the same thoughts we had before. That's what we got to do. Again, this is a collective reading, but well, my reading, you know, sometimes it's just collective, pick a card, what have you. Sometimes the same messages come out. But yeah, this is a lot of mind, situation, thoughts, perception, how we see things. And what Aquarius, when the moon in Aquarius right now, I'm surprised by this card of change. Going through the cycles, accepting what is, allowing this integration within your soul. Okay? And this is the outcome to that. When you integrate and bring things into balance, that's your outcome, abundance. But you have to initially stop the control. Can't control everything. Well, we can't control how we see things, how we allow things to affect us. All right, what else? Okay, flippers. So we got the World card and the Revolution. So there is going to be a change coming up for some of you. There's going to be a change with the World card here. And it's kind of like coincides with the change card that we already pulled with the other deck. Embrace change. Don't run from, don't try to control what change is, okay? Allow it. Go with the flow, okay? We got the Revolution card here. Coming into self. Like the meditation card in so many words is coming back. Knowing who you are. Going into yourself. Being balanced. That's what it's going to take. I'm going to pull another card, collective, see what we have here. And then I'll do another spread. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. If these messages are resonating, you want to see more videos, check them out. I tend to do pick a cards a lot. And collective readings, so check those out. That's one to come out. Transformation. Transmutation. So the crone is like rising from the ashes and becoming something new. So it's like a destruction point, to so to speak. You're tearing down what was to bring something new, going through the changes. Okay, so again, with this card, if you embrace change versus trying to run from it, things can run more smoother. Okay, you'll have that totality, that togetherness, if you don't fight it. But in this reading, it's showing that there's some control going on, which is, with the divine masculine. Being in Scorpio, Sun in Scorpio, we tend to want to, control what things are. Sometimes what we think is good for us is not. It's not. So we need to just allow things to flow, accept what it is. Okay, sometimes the outcome we didn't anticipate is the better outcome. All right, so that's what I have for this particular message for the collective. I'm going to pull another one unless someone wants that 3-card spread. I am offering free 3-card spreads, okay? Typically, yes or no. If the message is any deeper than that, I will disclose them. Yes, what's your question? You said one, I banished. What's your question? I guess you're typing right now. I'm waiting for you. You can go ahead and put it in the chat. Some of us are projecting ourselves in a different aspect. Like, what you see on your exterior is not necessarily what's inside. Okay, you need to bring that together to be all inclusive, all one, instead of having a segregation or a fight going on within. Yeah, we are multi-dimensional people. What you see on your exterior is not all of you. Okay, you have a spirit. You have a subconscious mind. You have a conscious mind. You have to integrate that all to know what your higher self is trying to tell you, what your higher self wants you to do. Be one with that energy. Okay, so we got X is Sagittarius, you are Aquarius, and you want to know, will there be any traveling? Like, will he come to you or will you come to him? Okay. So again, I was just saying for the collective, it was an integration card that flew out. You got to bring it all together for harmony, for things to start making sense. We can't live fighting against. It's like yin and yang not meeting together. I'm going to pull cards for you right now to see who's going to come to who. If we can get that out there reading. If not, I'll use the pendulum for the yes or no. Let's see. Aquarius, we moving to Sagittarius. So will Sagittarius come to Aquarius? Interesting. I don't do feel like Aquarius is making a move right now. I feel like Aquarius, which is you, I assume, is you're in between. You're in between with it. And I'm not showing Sagittarius moving towards you. I feel like right now, whatever y'all going through, there's not any movement right now. I feel like there is some like a new sense going on, some new information between you two that might be brought to light. You're going to become aware of something. Okay? Whatever's coming to the forefront for you and the Sagittarius, it's going to create something new. As far as who's moving to who, I'm not saying none of that. But I feel like for you, you are kind of comparing. It's like you're doing the negative versus the positive with you and him. Your pros and cons. It's like you're weighing that right now. All right, so that's what I got for you on the 3-card spread. If you want a reading, you can request a personal reading, or you can have a reading here on live. Donation is $10. That's one question, but it's a more intuitive reading because I'll pull more cards. If you want a personal reading, you can email me. My link is in the description. You can have up to 3 questions with your readings, depending on which one you choose. All right, so with the collective here, let's see if any other messages I need to give out before I get off. All right, so I'm going to pull out another deck, collective, since I did 2, but this one I'm going to pull out a different one. Let's see what we have here. You're welcome. Thank you for coming through. All right, so whatever messages we have for the collective here, got a new deck. Let's see what we have. Back of the deck energy. Foundation and achievements. Okay, some of you trying to get stable. Okay. And you're working hard to achieve this, to have some stability for you and your family. This can also be stabilizing how you feel inside, trying to get balance within. Because if the foundation is not strong within that root chakra, things are not going to move in the direction you want them to move into. So let's be mindful of that. Yeah, we're still in retrograde into the 20th, I believe. And we got moon void of course on 11/5, where we should not be making any decisions or doing anything at that time. What we got? Victory and success. Some of you feel like you need to be vindicated. Okay, and that you've been on this mission to be successful, to reach that foundation where you're stable within your life. Spirit is saying, keep going. Okay, anything that is worth having is going to take some work for it. Okay, it's not going to just jump out to you. You got to take some steps towards it. Obstacles and challenges. Again, anything worth having, we're going to have to work hard for it. So there will be obstacles. There will be challenges. The Spirit said, keep going. Okay, keep going towards that goal. That foundation is coming. But it does take a little work. All right. Any other messages? Got another one. Material and spiritual prosperity. So once this integration happens and the alignment occurs within yourself, you'll be balanced. You'll have that material wealth and spiritual wealth. Okay. Sometimes we think about being prosperous as only as a money thing. And money is just like the least part of it. Okay. We can be so much spiritually rich that we wouldn't even request to have so much money because we realize what is like the naturalness of being alive. That natural state brings us prosperity and abundance, peace. You can't put a price on peace no matter how much money you have. So when you have that balanced life of material and spiritual prosperity, you're moving. Okay, so with this particular one, you have it within you, the victory and success. Yes, there's going to be obstacles. Yes, there's going to be some hiccups along the way. But ultimately, you're going to get to that place where you're satisfied. But that's what life is all about, guys. Okay, life is all about change. It's when we don't embrace change and we run from it that we have these hiccups. Okay, that's the messages that I'm getting. Pulling one more deck here. Transition. So release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. That takes me back to the pick a card that I did earlier in this room for what's coming in the future. Okay, so it's a transition time. Moving forward. Releasing things that doesn't mean as well. Okay, prepare for something new to come. Let's see what other messages we have for the collective. This one came out twice. I had this in another reading. So polish your communication skills. Okay. So this transition could be moving you to a point where you're going to have to communicate with others. And you're going to have to learn how to communicate efficiently to get the message across. Okay. Accept this transition. Do not fight it. And you need to prepare for what's to come. So there will be a change. Oh, yeah. Guys, it's prosperity all over the board. I got success card. Both of these cards I pulled in earlier readings. So again, if you let go of whatever has been weighing you down and allow for spirit to propose new things for you, it could be a very favorable time to get that stability, to make sure we are founded on and established. Okay, success is within reach. I got fire. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. There could be some conflict with one of those signs. It could come in between the success. But again, if we release that attachment that we have to that particular person, we're going to be able to reap the benefits of that. Sometimes we do got to change who we hang around. Illusion. And again, back to our thoughts, because this is a wind card. Some of us is living in make-believe. We're living in a... Okay, we're not seeing things clearly. And we got to release that. All right, so I'm going to pull from the affirmations and see what we can take on into this week before I get off. All right, since we're going to be releasing some things, and there's going to be some transition, and we know that Scorpio, the sun is in Scorpio, so take this message shift for the week with you, repeat it, think about it, meditate on it, whatever the case may be. Final message. Make gentleness a habit. So say that to yourself all week long. Make gentleness a habit. Watch our approach. Watch the communication. That was another message as well. So be gentle. Make that a habit. Things will fold. And successes will within. And we just got to change a couple of things that we're going through. A couple of things that we're entertaining. All right. Peace, love, and light, everyone. Don't forget to hit the page up again for tomorrow. There will be 2 uploads. A full reading for Scorpio, and also we'll be doing a reading for the water sign. So check that out tomorrow. Peace, love, and light. Felicity is out.